And we're back, ready to explore the remnants of the Lady Shannon. Before I do that, I want to dig through my journal a little bit, see if there's anything in there that we missed. So we have all of our clues here from the puzzles that we did before. Let's look at our log. Let's see, that's what I just did. I woke up on a black beach. Okay, let's read through some of this. I arrived on, well, this is November 6, 1934. I arrived on the mysterious island 74 miles east of Tahiti. The fisherman will be back to pick me up again in 3 days. I hope that's enough time to find you, dear old pal. That's strange. Polynesians don't use doors, much less mechanisms to protect a door. If I want to reach the inner island, I've got to open it. Nora, dear, this is no ordinary island. I needed the key I received in the mysterious package to enter the island. What does this mean? I found the missing piece to open the door. It opened the entrance to a mangrove swamp in the inner island. I'm cut off from the heart of the island by a strange mechanical bridge over a river. Someone went to a lot of trouble to keep people away from this place. Harry was on this island, and I hope he's still here. I found a photo with all the expedition members, and I think I vaguely recognized some of them from the letters he sent me. But where did they go? Did they set up camp somewhere? I figured out the symbols that were needed to open the bridge. The sun, birds, a mountain, the sea, and fish. Now it's time to cross the bridge and venture deep into the island. So this is where we went to the village. Yes, the path through the jungle led to an abandoned campsite set up in the remains of an old village. Could this be where Harry's expedition stopped? Harry had to intervene in an argument between the islanders and between the islander. Why would you call him that? Between the islander and a member of his crew. The Polynesian man seems to be afraid of the rituals that took place in those ruins. Roy Granger, a member of Harry's expedition, died. There was a plan behind Harry's back to blow up an ancient door. Looking through the telescope, I saw a ship stranded on a black beach on the other side of the island. That must be the Lady Shannon, the ship that took the expedition here. That's where we are now. Harry managed to solve the tiki puzzle and opened a secret compartment inside the chieftain's hut. That's where he kept his ritual garments and a strange stone block. Touching it made me feel uneasy. I used the stone block from the secret compartment to activate some sort of ancient elevator. This gunk that many of the crew members refer to as black ooze seems to gurgle in the cracks in the stone. I found a shocking scene atop the cliff. An explosion tore open an ancient stone hatch, burning most of the rocky outcrop around it. Is this what killed Roy? I climbed down into the well that Harry's crew blew open. A series of strange eyes were depicted on the walls. They were calling me, guiding me. Am I losing my mind? The crew's doctor was spattered with the black ooze during the explosion that killed Roy. He developed marks on his arms like mine and started acting strangely. The murals tell a story of a ceremonial ritual involving the black ooze. Were they injecting it into their eyes? I'm not sure, but I think the islanders tried to imitate it. Harry tried to replicate the well ritual by tweaking his strange optical device, staining the lens with black ooze. I don't think he ever achieved it, but I have. What I saw through that lens left me speechless. I get the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. I lost consciousness inside that well and got covered in black ooze, but I didn't drown. Instead, I had the strangest dream. I mean, it was a dream, wasn't it? Or a vision, maybe? I'm still not sure. I couldn't control my own body. I jumped off a cliff and dived into the sea, and now we're on the beach. Okay, so that's caught us up, and this seems to be the remnants, of Lady Shannon, which is where the crew was going. They said there was something wrong with the ship, and I think it was Harry told everybody to pack up and come here, so maybe we'll be able to find them.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
Oh yeah, there's like claw marks. Again, these lamps over here jump scaring me. I think it's a person.
I wonder what else could be seen beyond these shores.
So there's just more spotlights. What is this?
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
Guess we can't turn the lights on, which makes sense. I don't know that we have a power source. Yep, Lady Shannon.
Looks like they took items from the stranded ship.
Photos.
My God.
Oh gosh.
Look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me?
It took the 4 of us to subdue him. Where did he get that strength?
Those footprints definitely do not look human.
It's like a giant duck.
This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing? Floating rocks?
Doctor seems to be whispering to some rocks. Are they floating? Well, they're probably not rocks. And it looks like that ooze kind of made him maybe lose it a little bit.
So, is this recording? Mm-hmm. Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
DeWitt, where have you been this whole time?
Oh my God! He's got a knife!
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him for Christ's sake! Call the Aroa, quick!
Okay, so yeah, it sounds like he went a little crazy, attacked him with a knife, so that's good.
I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
Is it though? I can't actually read it. Newburyport Tierra Exhibition coming to Boston by C.D. Ward. Cults and Rituals by C.D. Ward. An interview with Inspector John Raymond Lacrosse. What's this say?
Goodness
Strange.
me, what a collection of happy news.
Strange incidents in Massachusetts. The Gardner family vanishes from their Arkham farm. Also C.D. Ward. Dude gets around.
Oh my.
Robert Soydam and his wife found dead at high seas. Also C.D. Ward. Ward and Blake News Agency. Cassandra D. Ward.
Photographic film. Photographic film.
I can't do anything with it.
Someone here had a green thumb.
That's very lovely.
A portable typewriter. It's too dark to see anything inside the tents. I should find a way to turn these lights on. Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella.
Radio Symphony Orchestra Berlin.
A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories.
The House at the End of the World, Tales from the Beyond. The original leading fiction magazine. Okay, so I need to find a way to turn the lights on. Yeah, that would be nice. Another photo. What's this?
The expedition only has 5 members now.
So that's Harry. This is the doctor, I think was Frank. I don't know that we know her name. I think they said his name was like Tiagora, something like that in the recording, and then I don't know that guy's name either. So I feel like Harry could have done a better job filling us in about the people he was traveling with, but it's What's in here?
A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood and black ooze. Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. A white fedora. It's really dirty.
What's this? Yesterday,
dear. This dog was a certifiable loon.
It's not very nice. Yesterday, the stones danced with my song. My song... Everything is tuned in this place. There's a treasure. And I don't know the rest of it. Yeah, I don't.
The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances. These medical tools are hair-raising.
What's this?
I'm
Frank.
glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
Frank, I understand that you are what you are saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in a scoop. Oh, that must be Cassandra. But what would you do if it were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end. Okay, so maybe that's Cassandra then, who was writing all the articles.
Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Yeah, Ward. Miss Ward, which is Cassandra. Miss Cassandra, our lives are in grave danger on this island. Look what happened to Dr. DeWitt. The man is going completely bananas. There we go. I really think we should get off this island as soon as possible. Mr. Everhart was determined to leave until he found that organ thing. Do I have your support to try to convince him? Frank.
These two fellows seem to get along pretty well.
Well, it's nice to see somebody happy. Frank and Teohora singing while working in the workshop. Okay, so I think we know everybody's name now, which is a relief. I do want to check out the ship, but let's see if we can get these lights on. I don't feel like I should be wandering around in a storm. But we are. Yeah, I would love for these spotlights to be on. Ooh, what is this?
It might need to be turned on. It might need to be turned on.
Well, how does one do that? The son of a DeWitt stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. It's a good thing they held me back, or I would have plugged that nutcase like the rabid dog that... Jesus, what am I saying?
I've never seen Harry so angry.
I mean, stabbing somebody's not the nicest thing you could do.
Rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
Piano.
What kind of doodad is this?
A music box? Doesn't seem to do anything. We'll have to figure that out.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
These are quite large. South Pacific Expedition's megalithic basalt stone. Oh, that's cool.
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
Okay, maybe these are numbers of some sort. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't know beyond that. I think she wrote it down though. Yes. So we'll need to get some more info for that. Let's see if we can get these lights on. What's this?
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
Been studying this structure for the last few years. Last few days, the tones it emits change consistently with the tides.
How can someone build something like this out of stone?
Huge stone pipe organ. Waves push air through carved stone tubes. I don't feel like that's that crazy. I'm pretty sure instruments like that exist.
Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon.
Okay, so we have a lunar chart. I, again, don't know if that helps us. So I have to have this turned on. What does that mean? How do I turn it on?
It might need to be turned on. It might need to be turned on. It might need to be turned on.
Well, I've pushed all the buttons I can. Oh, there's a projector. This is just a projector. I thought that was to turn the lights on. Okay, we're gonna keep looking. I'm guessing I have to go up. Ooh, what is that? Oh, another light. Not as interesting. The heck? Poon gun? I get up there. Come on. Come on, girl. Walk up the steps. Oh yeah, harpoon gun on the ship. So we have another one of those stones here. I can't go that way. Over here it looks like there's
It's
just...
curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around.
Looks like there's a door up here. Right, that doesn't help us with the lights. So let's go see what the ship's got for us. I guess I need to figure out where, like, the cables are coming from. Pretty sure I looked all through here, so seems like where cables come from.
That is a doornail.
So how does one fix that? Do we need like a new fuse or something? It's clanking over there. I'm not a fan.
My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
Isn't there like a crew? Where did all the crew go? Man, I would wait until it was morning and the storm was over to do this. But alright, Nora, whatever you want to do. So what if a wave comes and it just shifts the
This place
ship?
gives me the creeps.
Well, you're the one who chose to walk around here at night.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains.
Well, this looks like electrical stuff. Promising. What if I flip this?
No power.
Right, what if I flip this? What about this?
Nope, wrong.
This one? This one.
This isn't right.
Oh, okay, it's one of these.
I'll try again.
Well, there's only so many combinations.
All green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
Okay, hopefully the lights. Oh, is there another one here? Okay, so I think we gotta just keep flipping switches. It's over here. Let's check that first.
That voice.
74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground.
Is that
Its crew
Harry?
unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived.
No,
We're stranded on
just
this
a
island.
recording.
Please send help immediately.
The ship was whaling not far from here.
Expedition. 74
Pacific Ocean, Tahiti, Wales.
The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
Please send help immediately.
Okay, can I turn that off? Thank you. I don't think it's gonna do much good at this point. 8:25 a.m., we delivered the 6 members of the Everhart expedition to the island without incident. We'll come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks, if there's anything left to pick up by then. 12:40 p.m., left the island after lunch, no incidents. July 1st, 1934, the area nearby seems adequate for whaling. We might get a good catch.
This is the captain's last entry.
July 14th, 10:25 a.m. Good weather and clear sailing until a surprise undercurrent shook the ship. I haven't seen the sea that rough in years. 17:25 p.m. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature near our hull shortly afterwards. Definitely not a whale.
Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
I've wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. It'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. God help us, Frank. Or until your wife comes along and turns it off.
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
I was thinking this expedition had failed, but then I found those stairs that led me to that giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
On the island of Panope, there's a city called Nan Madol that's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic. My apologies for pronunciation that I'm sure was incorrect.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Oop. It's just like a process of elimination thing. Like you just try to get each one to go green. So when I move this one down, that one also goes down, but when I move this one up, that one goes up, but when I move this one down, oh golly. This one's gonna move that one down. I feel like I'm stuck in a loop. So I have to move one to make it... So when this one is right, this is going to move it down 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to have this one 4 up from green, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe that one's never going to come down enough. Ooh, almost. I'm gonna move this one up, this one down, this one. Oh, this is so frustrating. Don't do well with puzzles like this. Okay, so if I move this one up, that's going to move that one up. I have to draw this out. We're going to be here a bit. Maybe it would be helpful to find out how many clicks I need to have for each one. So if this is 0, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So the first one needs to be at 5. I think this one... Oh, but it depends because it's going to be altered by the other one. When I move this, it's going to shift that one down. So what if I shift this one up? And this one needs to come down. And this one needs to come down. It's too far. I move this. You can get those right, but then the last one, it's going to push this one down. This one won't move by itself. I push them all to the bottom. Okay. So I pushed them all to the bottom. Now when I move this one up, it's going to move that one up. And when I move this one up, it's going to move that one up. Yeah, this is so frustrating. There we go. Thank goodness. Okay.
I better write down those numbers in my journal.
Yeah, you better. Did you write them down? 262, 349, 415. All right, that was... I still don't know how I solved it, but I did.
Black ooze's properties are perplexing.
Changes consistency, levitates when exposed to different vibration frequencies. Oops. What's this?
And I was completely covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
Everything on this rotten island has something to do with that damn black ooze, in one way or another. The ancient ruins, the ritual well, even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to his getting exposed to that awful liquid. Well, just because you don't know what it is doesn't mean it's awful. You just don't know what it is. You don't know how to use it. Okay, let's go flip some lights. I wonder what this ship runs on. What kind of fuel? Because if it was coal, I'm assuming someone would have to be like stoking the...
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
Are you done? Okay, someone would have to be stocking the furnaces, so it can't be coal. Alright, so I think there was a switch out here. Lights?
At last, sunlight.
Yes.
That should make things easier.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I looked over here. I don't think I noticed that I could.
Some kind of improvised workshop.
There's a lot of toolboxes on this.
This must be the
Island.
highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking. You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Good morning, crew. Sorry for the reveille this morning. I didn't expect to wake all of you up with the noise from that awful organ. The good news is that the organ revealed the entrance to a temple. The bad news is that the temple is on the mountaintop, so I hope you're in a mood for a good hike. All joking aside, if the temple has the answer that I'm looking for, we can finally leave this damn island and go home. Thank you all for sticking with me, Harry. So it looks like we're going to be doing something with resonance and tuning.
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged.
Frank, if we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop, we'll have to reproduce the effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to build a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on from the Lady Shannon. Do you think you can do that, Harry?
What kind of machine were you building?
Well, look at the schematics.
What kind of machine were you building?
Tubes, piece of the mast, sheet metal.
Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot.
Okay, well,
Harry isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Frank, great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Just another thing, please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me call me Harry, as all my friends do, Harry. You can call me by your name. That's how close we are. Alright, just an electrical cable running into the water. That seems safe. Can't see anything over here. Is this a photo?
Burned photo. I can't make out what's in it.
Oh, I think it's the knife that I have in my inventory. Right, what's up here? Oh, this is probably the way to...
When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
Oop, hear a noise. So this must be where the machine they built is. Ooh, what's this? An aura of some kind.
That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open?
Well, we'll have to figure that out. But to do that, we're going to have to probably go all the way back down. I have to turn the projector on.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous.
Everything feels ominous to you. Ooh, here's another one of these things. I don't know that I can do anything with them. Don't know what that does. Oh, this is a nice view. Ah. Okay. Right, so I think I was correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I just have to play them in that order. I guess I need the keyboard and stuff, so I'll have to go back and get it.
There must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
Open and closed. Tune the organ by opening and closing the right tubes. Oops. Okay, so I guess there's a bunch of tubes. I don't know which ones need to be open and closed. Oh, they each have symbols on them. So I'm assuming this is closed and these are open? Would that make sense? So the 3, yeah, should be open. And this one should be up. Oh, these are the moon cycles. Don't know what to do with that. What number is this? 2? This one should also be up. Come on, go up. Now I know there are a bunch more of these, so... Oops. We'll have to go find them. But yeah, let's go back and see what the projector had on it. Oh, here's more. Here's another one. What are you? 1? I think you're right to be closed. Keep pushing tab instead of the sprint button. Is this a door? So Nora's just flinging her journal open and shut. I don't understand why we can't do this in the morning. I feel like he's been gone, he's been lost long enough that is one day gonna make a difference? It's not even a full day, just a few hours for me to sleep through the storm. Alright, let's get some more power going. Oh yeah, it's so much better with light. There we go. Tide levels measurement, Harry Everhart.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Okay. I don't know if that's important, but I'm gonna write it down. Oops. So we have 5 diamonds. Nora didn't write it down, so it might not be important, but we're gonna do it anyway. Empty, bottom, halfway, 3/4, full. Alright, what else you got for me? Oh boy. So if the tide is full, the numbers change. 3/4. Low. Empty. Which one do I need? Because I don't know. Oh, it depends on what the moon is? Is that? What's this? No, not helpful. No, put it away.
What kind of doodad is this?
Oh. Okay. All right. So I need 262, which is the 1, 349, which is the 4, 415. So I need C, F, and G sharp. So the 1 equals, well, I guess I have it written down. Why do I need to write it down? What does that help me? Does that help me? I need 3 of them. Are those the ones that are supposed to be open? That would make sense, right? The tidal organ emits musical tones when the water pushes air through its tubes. So yeah, I want those tubes to be open and the other tubes to be closed. Oh.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal.
It's not really helpful though, is it, Nora? I don't know what the tide is though. This is the part that I feel a little confused on. Because if the tide is different, I don't know what day it is. I don't know what the tide is. I don't know what the tide is, and if I don't know what the tide is, then I can't know which number is which. Is she gonna tell me what the tide is or what the date is? She doesn't want to write any of this down. She's not interested. Oh, we're just gonna stand on the table real quick.
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. Captain Hodgson told me that...
No. Oh, I do know what date it is. It is November 7th. So it's a new moon. What does that mean for the tides, though? If it's a new moon, I know it's a new moon. So, an eyeball? Really looks like an eyeball. I can adjust that thing, but does that affect the tides or not? I guess let's go adjust that so that it is new moon, and I'm gonna find out if there was a open close thingy over here with this one. Oh, so this is here, but I don't see that there's any way to open or close. So it's really dark. So I guess even though this is here, it doesn't have anything to do with the organ. Okay. Guess we'll come back to all of this. So we know it's a new moon. I don't know what that means for the tides. Oh, no. I also don't know exactly how many symbols I should be looking for. How many tubes I'm going to be opening and closing. You would think that everything would just be left the way that he had done it. Assuming they went through the door, but I guess not. Okay, so let's change this to new moon, which I believe should be completely black, correct? Okay. So I need to close the ones that aren't 1, 4, or 6. So yes, that one should be open. That's our 349. This one should be closed. Okay. Did that change anything over here? Oh, yes, it did. Okay. What's this one? This one's 2. This one also should be closed. There's another one. Sneaky. What are you? 2. 2 should be closed. So only 1, 4, and 6 should be open. I've only found one of them so far. What are you? 1, you should be open. And I don't think I've found 6 yet. 1, 4. Yeah, that one needs to be open and this one needs to be closed. So I need to find them. I don't think I went down this little path over here. Yeah, there's stairs. So let's hope they're down here. There's one. Which are you? 392, you should be... Oh, no, you should be closed. Oh, no. That's where that info is. So we are at...
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Low tide. Yes, so I need to go back and get completely different numbers. Yay, but I'm also missing 1 because I found 1. There's 4 up here. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't know where the 7th symbol is. Unless it's down on this side. Are there stairs over here? There are. Yeah, okay, it's there. So I have all the symbols, but I have to walk all the way back now.
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
Nobody made you wander around in the storm. I've said multiple times I think it's a bad idea. Also making the game chug like a whole lot. Oh boy. Okay, I turned the graphics quality down a little bit because my game keeps chugging. So it's just this level. It was fine with the other ones.
This is the right one.
I know. Okay, so now I have to write down. I'm just going to write down the symbols that I need. So 1 becomes the 2 diamonds, or the 2 triangles. That's the first one that we need. We need the 4, and 4 becomes 1. Oh, that's great. We still need 1. And then we need the 2 triangles facing the other way. That becomes 2. Okay, so those 3 need to be open and everything else needs to be closed. Okay, let's try that. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. Okay, so I'm looking for 3 that need to be open, the rest need to be closed. I should know where everything is now. So what are you? You are 1. So yes, that one should be open. This one's 2. You should also be open. That one should be closed. That's correct. This one should be closed. This one should be closed. I thought that's the one I just closed. Oh, we'll find out. You should be open. And I think that's it. So let's go back to the main, I don't know, what do we want to call it? Control panel, and let's check. One, 2, yeah, that should be right. Let's see. Oh. Holy Mike indeed. Okay, so we have a pathway now. I thought that was going to open the door, which maybe it did. I haven't looked. This seems like the opposite of the heart of the island. Gonna scooch my way around here. And we have a button. Going up. Oh, more puzzles. Alright. Letter.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. All because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love.
So I'm assuming I have to make some sort of shape here, but how do I do that?
Wow. Let's see what the next one does.
Okay. Push the big one. Oh, dang, I think I opened the door.
That's it. That's where Harry must have gone.
Alright, well, let's go.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
Maybe you're just connected with it in a different way. I mean, that's been implied strongly, so